say it because I would be telling the kids, or I would be telling the guys, like, yo, you don't have to hop on to get in shape. But it never bothered me. Was never pissed off about it. I don't want people to think that what I'm doing is normal.
I mean, did he script this? Like, how was he able to lie so quickly on command?
He gained nearly 20 million followers in just a few months, but now he can't go a single day without losing thousands. The billions of views that once flooded his over-the-top morning routine videos have dried up completely, and online, people are no longer inspired. Lately, he's being treated like a walking joke instead of a success story. That famous line, "You can reinvent your entire life in 1 year," now comes attached to an $8,000 price tag, and somehow, that isn't even the worst thing people are calling him out for right now. The backlash keeps stacking up, and the public perception around him is shifting fast. Not too long ago, Ashton Hall looked like the definition of a self-made comeback. His lifelong dream of making it to the NFL was shut down, but instead of disappearing, he completely reinvented himself as a devout Christian and fitness coach. He lived by one strict message that he pushed everywhere: nothing good happens after 8 p.m. Go to bed early, wake up early, pray, lift, repeat. And for a while, he backed it up with consistency. He started posting daily workout clips on Instagram, showing discipline and structure every single day.
First, it was pretty solid. There wasn't many people. We actually got some help from Ashton, right? And it was cool. After Ash went viral, things went downhill really fast. It was very clear to me that going viral scaled his business way too fast, past what the funnel and system was capable of handling, but instead of stepping back, working on the back end, they flooded the front end like crazy and left everyone in the back end out to dry, not fulfilling any services while continuing to collect more money. Calls turned into 80 plus people watching Ash when he showed up for calls, but 90% of the time, his babysitters, who are random girls with 2K followers who have who never grown a brand or scale a fitness business.
That was the beginning of his online fitness journey. Shoulder workouts, ab workouts, chest, legs, back, over and over again. He posted on every platform you could think of: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, even Facebook. The message of discipline and self-improvement connected, and his audience kept growing. By the beginning of 2025, he wasn't just a niche fitness creator anymore. His entire brand exploded. He hit 1 million followers, then 2 million even faster. People were drawn to the promise that real transformation was possible, and Ashton became the face of that mindset. Only a few months later, he was celebrating 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 million followers with barely any time in between posts. His ultra-early morning routine videos started pulling in over 100 million views, with some pushing past 200 million. The formula stayed the same every time. Wake up at 4 a.m., hit push-ups at 4:20, move again at 4:40, and sell the grind as a lifestyle. He starts journaling and watching motivational videos at 5, ice to the face around 6, then prayer roughly 30 minutes later. After that, he changes and heads out for a run at 7:30. He's back home by 8:30. Banana. Another face dip at 8:40. Then he spends the next 40 minutes staring at clips of his own success. One more quick ice bowl, and suddenly it's time to start his working day. At first glance, none of this looks crazy.
You know what I mean, bro? I was like literally so heated. I was hot. I was like, how could anyone even do this to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, just feeling like a victim, like crazy. Like, I was like, dude, should I sue this man? Like, all this other crazy stuff.
Poor, and so he has to continue to go on podcasts to try to prove to the world that he's 100%.
It's structured, disciplined, and he's getting a lot done before most people even wake up. But this is where people started asking the real question. What exactly does he do for a living? Because behind the clean edits, calm music, and motivational speeches, there's something that feels way less inspiring. A coaching business built on massive promises. The pitch is simple. You'll get fit, you'll get rich, you'll transform your entire life, just like Ashton supposedly did. If you want in, the cheapest option is the Train With Me Gold program for $3,300. That gets you a workout plan, demo videos, a meal plan, and a few extras tossed in. If you upgrade to Train With Me Diamond for $5,500, you unlock one extra Zoom call every 2 weeks. And if that still doesn't feel personal enough, there's the Train With Me Platinum package for $8,250, where you get a Zoom call every single week. That pricing alone raised eyebrows, but the real skepticism showed up online. In a Reddit thread titled, "What are your opinions on Ashton Hall?" people started questioning whether this lifestyle is even real. Some said it looks like it's made strictly for views. Others pointed out that he's a fitness influencer, not someone pulling 6 or 7 figures in finance or tech with fitness as a side hobby. If this really is his full-time life, then the morning routine might be heavily exaggerated, because who realistically dunks their face in sparkling water every single day? And it wasn't just 1 or 2 people saying this.
That's how it is in this industry. People prey on other people because they have the look. They look like they know what they're doing. All you have to do in this industry to fool people is just look better than them. That's it. That's literally it.
You know, I would claim natty. I would tell people I'm natural. I wouldn't be shy to say it.
You know, what I care about most is height to weight to body fat percentage. 219 pounds here. The Asian height guy has him at 5'10". We'll be generous and give him a body fat of 14, just because I don't want people saying that I underestimated his body fat. And that very conservative estimate would give us an FFMI of over 27, which is possible naturally, but would make him like the elite of the elite in terms of bodybuilders. And if we bring his body fat to 12% or below, now he's getting up over 28. I don't make the final call, but it would be pretty ridiculous if he was natural.
Dozens of comments echoed the same feeling. One person said they stumbled across a short, went back to watch more, and by the end, all they could remember was the face dunking, the honey, the ice bowls, and expensive-looking habits, with no clear message underneath any of it. People weren't just saying he lacked substance. They were saying there was literally nothing there. One person said after 10 minutes of watching, they still had no idea who he was, so they had to Google, "Who is Ashton Hall?" And that search led them straight into the criticism. Another comment said watching a dog eat grass was more entertaining than his content, and that says a lot about how bored people felt. For those who actually paid for his programs, the frustration got way worse. Multiple buyers said they didn't receive what they were promised. The so-called high-ticket one-on-one calls, some priced close to $10,000, allegedly turned into massive group sessions with 80 or more people watching. Most of the time, it reportedly wasn't even Ashton showing up. Instead, people claimed it was random assistants trying to run the calls, acting like experts without really knowing what they were talking about. The custom workouts didn't feel custom at all either. According to buyers, they were basic PDF files sent out to everyone, with no real personalization, no real feedback, and no meaningful contact with Ashton himself. He also briefly hyped up his own workout app with live sessions, but even finding it felt like a scavenger hunt. It took over 15 minutes just to locate, probably because it only had 2 reviews and looked like every other generic fitness app on the market. As soon as users opened it, they were forced to hand over their email before doing anything else, which instantly made people feel like spam was coming next. Then came the paywall, $30 a month just to move forward. That rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. The biggest controversy, though, came from his physique.
And this is not going to be a good look for you, brother. I'm trying to put you on game.
Oh God. Okay, watch
You know,
this.
you little bro, I'm trying to look out for you.
Bro, I promise you, I'ma smoke your shit. I promise you. This gonna be his last.
Listen,
This gonna be his last
I
clip
might
on
change my
Instagram.
entire brand. I'm gonna be known as
This
the
shit
runner.
over with. Don't come for big speed. Nigga.
I might even stop
Man,
rapping with
fuck that.
only.
Demon. Who the you think you is, bro? I'ma dust your ass.
Ashton clearly has a heavily built, defined body, and many viewers felt it was obvious that enhancements played a role. Yet he repeatedly claimed to be completely natural. He said he did it to inspire younger viewers and show that the look was achievable naturally, but that explanation didn't sit well with a lot of people. On Reddit, users argued that promoting that idea while running a business around it sends the wrong message to impressionable audiences. The discussion kept spiraling. One comment joked that all his YouTube videos are just him running, almost like he's obsessed with watching himself move on camera. People admitted he looks good, but they didn't believe the natural claim for a second. Then the comparisons started. Several users called him a fitness influencer version of the Liver King, someone who sold an extreme lifestyle while hiding key truths. That comparison hit hard because once people made that connection, his credibility took a serious hit. Then Ashton decided to make a bold move that completely backfired. Out of nowhere, he claimed he could beat Speed in a race. Not just any streamer, but the most popular streamer on the planet, someone known for actually being fast. Ashton framed it like proof that the grind mattered, proof that waking up early, the discipline, the routine, all of it meant something in real life. At first, people laughed and brushed it off. It sounded like talk. But Ashton didn't let it go. He doubled down hard. He kept bragging, FaceTiming Speed, saying he was confident he would win, and making it sound like a sure thing. What happened next turned into a complete disaster live on stream. Speed didn't just beat him once, he beat him 4 times in a row. Every single race ended the same way. Speed crossing first, Ashton trailing behind, and somehow it kept getting worse. After every loss, Ashton had an excuse ready. He slipped, he barely lost, something was off, he needed a rematch, anything but just taking the loss. The internet noticed immediately, clips spread everywhere. People said he lost all his aura in one video. Speed even tried to warn him beforehand.
He a fraud. I had a pothole, man. Let's get it. You a fraud, bro. Let's get it. You with a pothole? Yeah. Okay, no more excuses. You see how fast? Bro, you was watching the stream? Hell yeah, you cooked that. Bro, you cooked him. Hey, he don't get it.
You gotta stop. Bro, you have to stop giving a second chance. It's one race.
Bro, I gave him,
that's it.
I gave him 4 tries, bro. 4 tries.
No.
4 tries and he still lost. No, he kept rage baiting me. He kept rage baiting, bro.
He kept trying to get you angry, bro. That's how it goes.
And I got.
He couldn't take one loss, so he took 4 instead. Memes started flying. People joked that Ashton wakes up at 3 a.m. just to get embarrassed on the internet. The chat started calling him Ashton Fraud. That moment exposed what a lot of people already felt. The confidence wasn't earned. It was empty flexing. Then things got even messier. Rumors started circulating that Ashton was planning to sue Speed for $10 million just for beating him. The claim was that the loss supposedly cost him a Nike deal, blaming distractions and unfair conditions for his performance. One comment summed it up perfectly. His ego was so hurt that he wanted to sue reality. Nothing ever came of it legally, but the damage was already done. It wasn't the loss that destroyed him. It was the refusal to accept it. That moment shattered whatever trust he had left and completely wrecked his reputation online. Today, the hype is gone. The cloud has disappeared. The morning routine videos feel hollow, like they exist only for views. Every comment section is filled with jokes, criticism, and reminders of the controversies that piled up and buried his image. And now that people understand how the coaching business really works, it's likely most clients are already walking away. He hasn't gained a single follower in over 5 months, and instead, he's gone backwards, losing more than 50,000 followers in just the last 2 weeks. That doesn't line up at all with the story he's been selling, the one that claims 2026 will be bigger than ever. Behind the scenes, he's quietly deleting some of his most successful videos, almost like he's trying to erase the peak that made him famous in the first place. From the outside looking in, it doesn't feel like a reset or a comeback plan. It looks like damage control, and right now, there's no clear sign that this downfall is turning around anytime soon. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think about this whole situation. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the BeyondFame channel, share this with others, and I'll see you on the next one.